Good morning, friends, and welcome to Wednesday. We're halfway through the week, and I'm happy to have you joining me here for Morning Pulse, where I bring you quick, top local headlines that we here at KTTC are following for our day ahead. My name is Kelsey Marier. I host and produce this digital casual broadcast for you every weekday morning right here from our digital studio at KTTC. We're also broadcasting this live not only on our website, KTTC.com, through our live stream, but also on our KTTC YouTube channel. So wherever you're joining us today, thanks so much for watching. I'm also streaming this live on my Facebook page if you're tuning in there. We are happy to have you. So I have 5 news stories to bring you today, 5 different headlines that we're going to be covering, and we're going to start with kind of a developing story that we have been following out of Winona County this morning and from the overnight hours as well. So we're trying and working to get some more information about a large fire that broke out near Utica. Again, this is in Winona County. On your screen here, you're taking a look at a photo that was sent to us from a viewer. You can obviously see flames. We're at this farm off Sandstone Drive. Now, when we got a little bit of information from the Winona County Sheriff's Office, where we were told that the call about this fire came in just after 8 o'clock Tuesday evening, which is when we first started to learn about this. So initial reports indicated that a barn was on fire and that all of the animals inside that building were out of the building at the time of the blaze, but fire crews from Lewiston, Altura, and St. Charles, along with the Lewiston Ambulance and the Winona County Sheriff's Office, were all responding to the scene as it was happening. So again, as I mentioned, we are working to learn more information, get more information for you about what happened here and the status of that fire, any injuries, all of that kind of information. So as soon as we hear back from authorities, we will share those new details with you on air and online. But this is, of course, a story that we are continuing to follow as it is still developing. Our next story is out of Rochester. We have learned that a 17-year-old is now in custody, and police are still searching for 2 other suspects who were allegedly involved in an assault of a juvenile with a gun in Rochester. So this was an alleged assault on a juvenile in Rochester. Officers responded to the First Street ramp for a disorderly conduct call. This was just before 8 o'clock Monday night, but we just learned about this on Tuesday. They met with a 15-year-old, police did, who said a group of 3 men had approached him and then hit him with a pistol and then took off in a vehicle. That was what the 15-year-old, the witness, or the victim, was telling officers. So RPD says one of the suspects, a 17-year-old from Rochester, ended up calling dispatch to report that his car was damaged in a hit and run. That's when police ended up taking that 17-year-old into custody. So they are still looking for 2 other people that are involved in this, as the 15-year-old claimed that there were 3 people that approached him in that First Street ramp. The 15-year-old victim, we know, did go to the hospital for his injuries. So we will keep you posted on what happens with the search for those remaining suspects. We'll bring you those updates as we learn them, of course, again, on air and online at kttc.com. All right, we want to let you know about something that's happening today. It could impact you, and it might be something you want to get involved in. So Olmsted County is actually hosting an open house to discuss the Olmsted County State Aid Highway 1 reconstruction project. So if you don't know, that project is actually going to be involving reconstructing and realigning about 3 miles of Highway 1 from the County State Aid Highway 47 roundabout to State Aid Highway 16, that's in Simpson. So there's kind of a reconstruction project that will be coming soon to that area. This is in Olmsted County, and that is why the county is putting on an open house for you to learn more about the project and maybe share your feedback about it. So that's happening between 4 and 6 o'clock today, and it's going on over at the Olmsted County Public Works Service Center, which is located in southeast Rochester. So write down that time, 4 to 6 today, if this is something that you have some questions about or want to learn more about, or want to bring your feedback to for this specific reconstruction project. All right, our next story is something kind of fun. We're moving over to Dodge County. We're talking about the start of the Dodge County Free Fair. It's celebrating 168 years this year in 2025, which makes it Minnesota's oldest county fair, which is pretty cool for that to be right here in our region. So at the fairgrounds, which are located over in Casson, there will be a bull riding show, stock car races, of course, as you see on your screen, 4-H and FFA shows as well. We love all the animals, right? Food and drink vendors, of course, for you to choose from. There'll also be some fireworks and a whole lot more. So if you want to check it out, you have until Sunday to go and experience all the fun. Again, the free fair kicking off today in Dodge County or at the Casson Fairgrounds. So volunteers are also still welcome to sign up and kind of help with any of those grandstand events and shuttle services, all the things. So you can learn more about getting involved if you would like to do that as well over on our website. All right, and something else that's kind of fun that we're bringing you today that we want to let you know about, just in case you're maybe a fan of one of these artists, music fans. We have an announcement from the Minnesota State Fair. It has shared now its final grandstand show for the 2025 concert series at the grandstand. So Nelly with special guests Ja Rule, Maya, and the Ying Yang Twins are going to be performing over at the State Fairgrounds. That will be on Saturday, August 30th, so mark your calendar if this is a concert you're interested in. Ticket prices do start at $54 for that reserved seating in the grandstand if you've ever been, and the tickets do go on sale this Friday morning at 10 o'clock. So mark your calendars for that. But yeah, we've seen Nelly come to Minnesota before, and it's going to be kind of a fun mix of all these artists in one concert. So that should be pretty fun. Again, this is the final grandstand show announcement from the Minnesota State Fair. On the State Fair's website, there are all the other concerts that have been announced for the grandstand for this year's Great Minnesota Get Together. So if you want to check that out and see if any tickets are still available for that, you can also do that by going to the Minnesota State Fair's website. You all know me, I love the Minnesota State Fair. So anything State Fair related that I can talk about, I want to make sure that I bring it to you as well. Hopefully share some of that joy and excitement about that. Otherwise, today, that's all the news I have, but we do know that our Wednesday here is probably going to look a little bit different than our Monday and Tuesday in the weather department. We're experiencing very warm and kind of humid temperatures for the last 2 days, kind of those heat indexes up into the 90s. Well, today we're going to get a cool down. You've also probably noticed it's maybe raining already where you're at. It did start raining early this morning during our KETTC morning news broadcast, and so it's going to be a pretty wet day that we're going to be dealing with. And you mix that with some of the heat that we had the last 2 days, it's going to feel a little muggy out there as well. Meteorologist Ted Schmidt was tracking all of that, and we'll continue to track that for you on this Wednesday. You can find his full forecast by going to our website as well, kettc.com. There is a weather tab. All the information will be right there if you need it to plan your day ahead. All right, that's all that I have for you on this Wednesday. I hope to see you right back here on Thursday.